welcome. I'm Mags, and today we're going to be unboxing not only a brand new DJM A9, but also a CDJ 3000. We're going to be going through what's inside the box, things that you need to know, some new improvements with the DJM A9. I'll also be going over how to connect the whole system, whether you're a mobile DJ using laptop and Serato, or if you play off of a USB stick. And there it is, a box inside a box. This thing is heavy. This thing is really heavy. It's gorgeous. So what do we have? Power cable with the self-locking clip. User guide. I'm not kidding, this thing is heavy. Just keeps going. Wow. This thing is massive, absolutely gorgeous. At first glance, guys, I'm really impressed. There are a number of really impressive upgrades on this mixer. More connectivity options with new USB ports. There's an additional 2 effects. This also connects wirelessly to the venue's tablet, a secondary cue. So you can actually have 2 DJs with their headphones plugged in at the same time, and you can control the cue for either one. This is gonna make switching out and back-to-back sets a whole lot easier. There's tons of room. They've opened it all up. The X-Pad looks great. Another really cool feature that they've added is this center lock option. Sometimes when I get excited and I'm just aiming to do a really quick high-pass filter down back to 0, sometimes you go past the center mark and then you enter into the low pass. What this center lock feature allows you to do is when turned on, if you're moving quickly, it will actually lock it in place so that doesn't happen. You turn it off, then you have full range. Please keep in mind that this mixer is almost 2 inches larger than the former DJM 900 NX S2. If you had a road case for your whole club standard setup, this is not going to fit. You're gonna need a new case. As exciting as this is, I'm just as excited to get into that CDJ 3000. So, let's go. All right, here we go. They don't make it easy to get it out of the box. Isn't it lovely? What do we get inside the box? What did they give us? Self-locking power cable, digital audio cable, Ethernet cable, and of course the manual. But who cares about any of that, right? I mean, we're really here for this. So let's see what she looks like. Pioneer, you gotta work on this. We're running out of space around here. Here we go. Look at this. Wow. This is awesome. Like a little kid on Christmas morning. Wow. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to start playing with this. Would you look at that? Just go ahead and look at it. Wow.
Look at that, that's nice and shiny.
Okay, so here we go. 2 CDJs and the brand new A9. Everything's ready to go. We're gonna hook this up for a club standard setup, okay? What that means is we're gonna be playing off of a USB with record box. We're not gonna hook up a laptop. What you'll need is a power bar, power cables ×3, 2 Ethernet cables to take advantage of DJ Link, digital audio cables, and lastly, an Ethernet splitter or Ethernet hub. For whatever reason, Pioneer DJ keeps refusing to put multiple Ethernet ports, unless it's the V10, in the back of their mixers. I don't understand why. Maybe you do. Pioneer, if you can answer my question, I would love to know. We'll start by connecting our digital audio. We're gonna plug it into the digital out, and we're gonna plug it in to our in. Same thing for the other side. Take our splitter, connect that in the rear, and it gives us 2 options. Take the Ethernet cable, plug it into the rear of your 1 CDJ, and then connect it to the back of the splitter, and again, a second time. If everything looks like a tangled mess of wires, you've done it correctly. Now we'll take our power cable, plug that in, ×3. Yes, there's a lot more involved than your standard controller. Again, we have our Ethernet cable connected to a splitter. We have our digital audio cable connected to the digital audio port. We have our power cable connected to the power. Obviously, you would want to connect your master out as well as a booth speaker, just like that. It's ready to receive a USB. So what happens if you don't want to play off a USB and you'd rather play off your laptop? This whole setup can work just like your average DJ controller. There's just a few more things that you're going to require. You'll need a USB splitter. Not one, not two, but 3 USB cables. You can never have too many of these. And last but not least, you'll need your laptop. We'll connect our first USB cable to player number 1. There's a port located just here in the rear. Our second cable is going to get connected to the mixer right here. If you've used a Pioneer controller before, you know that they're famous for having USB-A and USB-B ports. Since it's only me today, we're going to plug this in to USB port A. Last but not least, we have USB cable number 3, and just like player number 1, we'll plug this into the back of player number 2. Once we have our 3 cables, we'll plug them into this USB splitter here. Our final step is to connect this into our laptop. Make sure that you adjust your line in to USB-A. Lastly, when you turn on your player, you will need to select deck 1, deck 2, as well as the input information. You will need to download the drivers, just like any controller that you've used before. If you're a Serato-based DJ, your computer will recognize all of these pieces of equipment. Thanks again for watching. Again, I'm DJ Mags. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll have a lot more content for you soon.